I'm interviewing somebody who has been part of the Progressive family now for around 7 years. Many of you might know her if you've ever been to an event at Progressive Property, like multiple streams of property income. She actually helps me out now on many of my trainings, and many people say she's better than me. You can let me know if that is true or not. It is Emerald Fisk. Emerald, thanks for joining us.
Oh, thank you for that introduction. That is the nicest thing you've ever said about me.
And don't make it a habit, and I won't be saying it again. Now, on a serious note, Emerald, you came here when? Back in 2017, was it?
Yes, 2017, I was a personal trainer.
So I guess, how did you get started with those first few deals? And then what have you done since? If we're to fast forward to 2024, are you back to the personal training? What are you up to?
So how did I get started? I attended every single event going. I was one of those people that was networking like there is no tomorrow. And I met a joint venture partner who offered to set up a company with me. I would do all the work, find the properties, manage the refurbs, sort out the refinances, and he would fund them. If we fast forward to now, I've done over 30 deals. I've purchased 5 blocks of flats in the last couple of years. I built a rent-to-rent portfolio. I've done loads of creative stuff. Life's way different and way better.
Back to that JV partner.
Yep.
Why would somebody who has funds want to lend funds to you when you had zero property experience, you had not done any deals before, you didn't have any funds of your own? I guess, what was in it for them, or what was it that they seen in you that made them want to work with you?
So I probably was one of the most driven in the room, and it wasn't because I was better than anybody else. It was because for me it was really painful investing in training. I didn't have the funds to invest, and I didn't have any support from my family, and I had to make it work. And when you have to make it work because you've got no support from the people around you, you've got no funds yourself, but you need to pay back what you've invested in yourself, you become the most driven person available. And so I went out there, I networked with everybody, I found really good deals, and I was going to do whatever it takes. I presume this guy could just see that I was that person that was going to make it happen.
Did you meet him at an event? Where did you meet? Was it somebody you knew previously before property? Was it a total stranger?
I met him at a mastermind at Progressive in Peterborough. So I was sat at the tables and I just spoke about my deal. I'd done some leafleting, someone had responded to me, and he just said, that's a deal that I would invest in. And I sort of said to him, I can package it onto you. I wasn't expecting a joint venture partnership. For me, I'd agreed to buy a property, and I just felt like I didn't care if I gave the deal away. I didn't care if I sold the deal. I just needed to make it happen. And so the person said to me, I'd happily joint venture with you. And that's exactly what we did.
So why would somebody who came here to Progressive to learn about property themselves, joined a mastermind, was getting support and mentorship to build their own business, why would they not just go find their own property rather than one that you found?
Because he had no interest in managing refurbs. He wasn't going to do the leaflet, and he was the sort of person that was like, I've got funds, I don't want to do the donkey work.
So I guess he came here actually looking for somebody like you had the time.
Yes, and he wasn't looking for someone with experience. He was looking for someone that he could just leverage, point in the right direction a little bit. They've got mentors around them, so it's not going to go wrong. But he just didn't want to have to do any of what we would call the hard work. Do the leafleting, meet all the agents, the donuts on a Friday with the agents, all of that sort of stuff. That was never going to be him. He just had funds that he needed working harder than what they were doing in the bank.
Do you think that anybody can do property?
Anybody can do it. You always need the right network around you, the right mindset, and the right education. That's the 3 things that you need. And if you put yourself out there, if you go out and network with the right people, if you invest in yourself, if you change your mindset from, oh, it's only the wealthy that do property, to actually, yes, I can do this, then you can make it work.
I didn't really know you back in 2017 that much, but over the last few years, started working a lot closely with you, see what you're up to. A lot of people, when I see you at events, they come up to you and they think, oh, she's so successful, she's doing so well, and they don't see where you started. So I guess for people that do know you and they're listening, was there challenges? What type of challenges? And was it easy to do it?
So I would say it was easy in the way I forced myself, but it was the hardest thing that I'd ever done in my life. And when I first went networking, when I go back to the business event, it was a 3-day event. We met on the Friday evening and went out for dinner to get to know everybody. And then we kind of masterminded on the Saturday and the Sunday. I didn't speak to anybody all Friday evening because I didn't go to the dinner, because my thought process was everyone's got a business. I'm not really worthy to be in that room. So I didn't go to the Friday night dinner with everybody else. I walked to the restaurant, I seen everybody in the window and I just walked on past. Then on the Saturday, I didn't speak to anybody in that room. I just sat quietly in the corner and listened, because again, I just thought, these people know what they're doing. I'm just a personal trainer that wants a gym. Maybe I should leave. So for anybody that's out there that lacks the mindset or the confidence, I used to go to networking events and not speak to anybody. It's very hard to network when you don't have a conversation.
Very, very true.
So when I see other people and they lack confidence, and I'm like, that was me, and now I'm the person that can stand on the stage and teach other people, I put everything down to what property's given me. It's given me the freedom to learn other skills, and it's given me the confidence to just believe in myself as a person.
If people want to reach out to you, follow you, find out more about your journey, how can they do that?
Emerald Fisk on Facebook, give me a follow. Emerald Fisk Wealth on Instagram, give me a follow. If not, come and see me and you in Peterborough at one of our events. And I'd love to meet everyone that's following this podcast.
Awesome. Thank you for coming on, sharing your journey with us. You have been listening to the Progressive Property Podcast.